When you were younger, how often did you roll your eyes when you heard money doesn't grow on trees or you just don't understand the value of a dollar? Well, with any luck, as a young adult, you're beginning to understand that money may no longer fall out of birthday cards and that your allowance may now come in the form of a paycheck. Schools First Federal Credit Union is here with tips on how to get you to the next level of financial responsibility. And here to explain more is Financial Education Specialist Brittney Owens. Welcome, Brittney.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about this. I feel like this is going to be a fun segment and extremely useful.
Yes, it really is. So I'm not going to tell the young adults to start saving for retirement, even though it really is important. They should start saving now. I'm going to talk about some financial tips that can help them to save for the future.
Okay, I love this. I wish I would have gotten more of this when I was a little bit younger, so that sounds reasonable. So where do we start?
So the first thing that we're going to have to start with is looking at our relationship with money. Is money important to us? Did we always have money in our pockets, or did we have to earn our money? And we need to know the difference between our wants and our needs, and maybe pulling back from using our credit cards a lot.
Yeah, oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
So let's assume we're talking to a young adult who's not independently wealthy.
So for someone that's not independently wealthy, we'll want to once again look at our relationship with our money, but move away from that instant gratification. I know a lot of us, we can easily buy whatever we want with a simple click and have it at our door within an hour.
Right.
We have to pull away from that and remove using our credit cards. And if we have to use our credit cards, making sure that we're paying it off in full at the end of every month.
Okay, so that may be the piece of advice I've heard you repeat more than often than any other.
Yes, we're not going to want to overspend.
Yeah.
We're always going to want to make sure if we're using a credit card, use it, pay it off, use it, and pay it off. Because if we are spending more than what we earn by using our credit cards and getting loans, it's going to affect our credit score and it's going to bring it down, and we do not want that for our future.
Yeah, definitely. And especially with young adults just starting out. So what else should our young adults do?
So you're going to hear it all the time. Most people do not like this word, but create a budget. Know what you have coming into your account and what you have going out of your account. Knowing the difference between your gross income and your net income. Your net income is the money that you take home and have to be able to spend. And with your net income, making sure, once again, that you're not spending more than what you earn.
Yeah.
A lot of people get into that unhealthy habit and find themselves in debt.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so easy when it's plastic, you're swiping the card, you're at those, shopping around. It's so easy when you don't see the cash kind of visually leaving your hand.
Correct.
So what are some easy ways to save?
The easiest way, once again, look at your relationship with your accounts.
Yeah.
Are you someone that's spending a lot of money going to fast food, getting a coffee? Just eliminating 2 coffees a week, maybe bringing a sack lunch to work with you or school is going to save you money, at least $20, $25. And then if you're working, make yourself a bill.
Yeah.
Every time you're getting paid, maybe $10, $20 into a savings account is going to help you in the future. And then maybe talk to someone at your financial institution to know what to do with your savings to help you have more money.
Okay, and should our young adults understand the world of taxes?
Yes, and I know a lot of people hear the word taxes, they're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. But it's something they have to be aware of.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they start working, a lot of our young adults are not aware that income taxes are being pulled out of their paychecks. So it's very important that they understand that and maybe start budgeting for that, setting aside a savings account for their taxes in the future.
I think that's so great. And should our young adults understand, do you have any final tips as well?
Yes, save, 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 save. Once again, every time you're getting paid, even if it's a small amount, put it into your savings because your future self is going to love you for that. Having that savings account for those rainy days and having that emergency fund set up.
Yeah, and just again, why would you say it's so important that young adults learn about their finances now? Because I remember when I was younger, it just kind of like flew over my head, not really understanding the value of a dollar. But why is it important to jump on that now rather than later?
I didn't have this knowledge growing up.
Right.
But having someone to sit down and talk to, you can go out to any financial institution and they're going to be able to assist you for your future self.
Yeah.
You may not realize some of the goals that you want to achieve now, but in the future you may want to buy your first home. So having great financial education is going to help you to achieve your goals.
Yeah, I agree. And having, like you said, making sure you're saving, making sure you're budgeting, learning about taxes early on, these things really do add up. Brittney, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're excited. And for more information, visit SchoolsFirstFCU.org.